Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I just wanted to come back and y'all know what time it is. Be messy, talk about some people. Listen, I don't want to make light of anyone who may be screaming for help. I think that, especially now in 2023, we have seen situations where, people didn't think that a certain situation may turn out the way that it did. And now you no longer have people that are with us. You know, they unalive themselves and they have been screaming for help for a long time. And some people just kind of sweep it under the rug as, oh, they're having a bad day, they'll have a better day tomorrow. You know? With that being said, Morant posts and deletes cryptic messages to his Instagram story. So on one of his stories, he put "Love your ma." Another one, he put "Love your pops." On another one, he put "You the greatest baby girl, love you." I guess that's his daughter. I don't know, his niece. And then the last one, he put "Bye." Um, I do think again, things when you see messages like this, those things should be taken seriously. My mind always kind of like it swirls around because I want to acknowledge that I know that there are people out there who really really go through stuff. Girl, we all been there before, okay? um, I just want to read a comment that pretty much summed this up for how I'm going to read two comments that pretty much summed this up on how I felt about the situation. One comment, um, this is from a black man. I'm assuming he's straight based off of, I looked at his Instagram page. It looks like he had a wife and some kids. So this is what he put. This is no different than when you'd get in trouble at school as a kid and end up feeling sick for the rest of the day because you know you about to get that ASS whooped when you get home. Boy, feeling the heat of his actions, now he wants sympathy. Stand up, Ja. Take your licks when you come back, read your morality clause, and follow up. That's what it sounds like, too. You done got in trouble at school. You know you probably about to get popped as soon as you walk in the house, right? Now you sick. Now you don't feel good. Someone else wrote, and I'm assuming this was a black woman. Just watching all these black women in the comments continue to coddle black men for their own mistakes, shaking my head. Do y'all ever stop? Do y'all ever let black men take accountability for their BS? Or do we only want them to when they date white women? Morant brought this on himself not once, but twice. And that doesn't even include the other messes he's been involved in. Y'all gonna learn to stop falling for emotional manipulation because it's very much giving. If you break up with me, I'm gonna KILL myself. I don't support going out of your way to bully him, but please let's not confuse holding someone accountable and bullying them. Shaking my head. People not feeling sorry for the position he's in and calling him dumb for doing it, for doing this yet again is not bullying. I hope he never have a son because I feel like I'm sorry. Let me go back. I hope I never have a son because I feel like I'd be unnecessarily hard on him because of the way I see black women, mothers coddle their sons, black men. It disgusts me. We do them no favors by coddling them. those two comments pretty much wrapped up um, you know, what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. You know, we're going to acknowledge that people go through things. I know a lot of us have. Um, we're going to say that I don't think that he should be bullied, but I don't think that y'all can sit here and say that someone basically calling him dumb or stupid is bullying, because we just had this conversation probably a month ago. So, you know, hopefully he's okay. I also read something from the Jasmine brand. Let me see if I have it. Um, okay, here we go. So there was an update. Morant reportedly fined after authorities conduct welfare check following cryptic social media posts. So it says that a representative for the Shelby County Sheriff's Office told the outlet that authorities went to the Grizzly Star residence in Tennessee shortly after he shared a concerning messages on his Instagram stories. The representative says the athlete is taking a break from social media, noting he is fine. Um, Morant, okay, that was his daughter, posting included photos of him with his mother, father, and daughter. So that was his daughter, followed by a message that stated bye. So they say he's fine. Again, you know, you don't want to take stuff like this lightly, but it does give very much, like we said earlier, it's like a child getting in trouble at school, knowing you're going to get in trouble when you get home, and all of a sudden you don't feel good. So when your mama come pick you up from school, it's I don't feel good, mama, right? So you think that's gonna get you out of getting getting popped, right? Because now you say you don't feel good. Anyway, child, listen to this. Exclusive Evelyn Lozada. Lozada is returning to Basketball Wives. So this is according to the Jasmine brand. Are you ready to see a familiar face on Basketball Wives? The Jasmine brand exclusively reports that Evelyn Lozada is allegedly gearing to make her return to the basketball series. According to our sources, fans of Basketball Wives can expect to see Evelyn, 47, back on the show for the upcoming season. As of now, it's unclear how the current cast feels about her reported comeback. However, she'll be more than likely welcomed with open arms by season 10 Basketball Wives star Brooke Bailey, as a pair of friends were recently spotted spending time together. Um, as you may already know, the mother of two initially joined Basketball Wives Miami for its premiere in 2010. After 5 seasons, she made her way to Basketball Wives LA and became a main cast member of the franchise in 2017. Despite being a fan favorite, Evelyn announced she wasn't returning to the series in 2021. Um, since stepping away from the world of Basketball Wives, Evelyn has still remained in the public eye. Most recently, fans got to watch her fall in love with her new fiance, Lavon Lewis, on that reality show, girl, whatever it was called, Queen's Court. When I tell y'all, baby, they are going, girl. I know people still watch Basketball Wives. I almost watched the reunion from the clip that I saw, but I was like, girl, I don't even feel like watching it. I wonder. I mean, I'm assuming. This is the thing. I'm assuming people still watch, and that the ratings have to be somewhat decent for them to still like. Like I know they're not just paying these women just for them to shoot a show that's not getting any ratings. But I don't know. It's just a part of me feels like, but I don't really watch Basketball Wives. Like, not really. I don't watch Basketball Wives anymore. So, a part of me is like, girl, y'all just need to let it go. But again, it's like I'm assuming someone is watching for them to still, you know, come back season after season. Evelyn, I knew wasn't gonna say for. Girl, we all know Evelyn got fired because of the stuff that was going on with OG. It's kind of messed up in a way because what it sounds like to me is that it got hot in the kitchen. They pretty much told Shawnee, girl, you're going to have to go to, we know this is your show. We're going to give you a good payout. You can go. You'll still get paid your executive producer, check. But girl, we're gonna buy you out, and then we're gonna see you on your way because you got too much going on. Girl, Evelyn, girl, we firing you too, but you can tell them that you quit, and then they didn't bring OG back, right? So now it kind of died down. Now they're bringing back Evelyn. It is what it is. Um, for the people who don't know, I've always had a soft spot for Evelyn. Even when all this stuff was going on, I was really not to say disappointed, but when it's one of your faves and you have to acknowledge that one of your faves is being very problematic, I was like, oh girl, this is my girl, because I wasn't going up for Evelyn at first. But I started going up for Evelyn, and I just grew to love Evelyn Lozada. I did. And then when all that stuff was happening, I was like, ooh, sister. Girl, I was like, ooh, girl, I gotta get off the train. Oh, sister, you got too much going on, sister. I'm probably still not gonna watch. Evelyn's not enough for me. I'll tell you when I would watch. I would watch if Tammy came back. Even if Evelyn didn't come back and Tammy just came back. If Tammy came back, I would watch. That's about the only way I would probably tune in. But at this point, I don't know. Let me just say something. I'm not one to get caught up into titles of shows. Like, I know some people hate when it's like, ain't none of them Real Housewives, ain't none of them Married to Medicine, ain't none of them, whatever. That doesn't bother me. It's just a name of a show. But it does seem kind of like, at this point with Basketball Wives, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird that we're still going on and we're like 10 seasons into this show and like really and truly like none of y'all have like no type of like none of y'all are connected to basketball anymore except for Jackie Christie. Okay, girl, you hopped on some dick back in the day. You got a divorce 10 years ago. But other than that, it's kind of like what's the, y'all really most of y'all really don't have no connection to basketball. Maybe they do and I just don't know. Anyways, y'all. Girl, Rick Ross and DJ Envy. When I tell y'all, so long story short, because I really wasn't, I really don't pay attention to DJ Envy like that. I think that he is one of those people who, you know what, I got a comment. This is somebody who I follow on Instagram. I think it's one of our cousins. I want to give a shout out to our cousin O'Shea. This is what he said about DJ Envy. Because DJ Envy been cutting up the last couple of days. This is one of his comments under one of on Instagram. This is the same clown who was pandering to black men and desperate black women just 3 weeks ago about Ebony K. Williams' comments about her preference, talking about taking up for the working class. But here he is making light of the working class because he was making fun of Rick Ross, I guess, being a correctional officer. The same way he talked trash about public schools the other year. He pandered to the whining, insecure black men who knows their low status in America. Well, look, O'Shea be some of y'all speaking y'all together a lot of the times. I be looking at his comments like, damn. Oh, child. Anyway, child. God, that's pretty much what he had to say. But this is how it got started. So I had to go back and I'm like, how did this beef between Rick Ross and DJ Envy even get started? So from what I understand, Rick Ross was on Noriega's show. You know, he has that podcast, Drink Champs. And so Rick Ross was on his show. And he was talking about that car show that he's having in his neighborhood. Listen, let me just say something. I understand that Rick Ross has a very big house on, I think it's 200 acres. With that being said, it's still not big enough to escape his neighbors. which was one of the issues of the neighbors complaining about that it took last year 45 minutes to get out of the subdivision. So even even with Rick Ross having that big house that they used for Coming to America, I believe, even with him having all of this, land, it's still, girl, in order to get to his house, in order to get to that land, you got to go through the neighborhood. Girl, that's all I'm saying. And clearly it's an issue because the neighbors are complaining. And they said it's taking me 45 minutes to get out of the subdivision. Anyways, so, Rick Ross was having his car show. Rick Ross made a comment, and he basically said, because I didn't know DJ Envy has like a car show too. He basically said that you can't really compare my car show to DJ Envy's. But the way he said it, I'm not gonna lie, I could see how someone could be like, "Oh, girl, is he trying to be shady?" But when he said it, like a second later, he was like, "But it's all love with DJ Envy. That's my man." Something like, I ain't got nothing but love for him. So even though it did sound like he was being shady, I also felt like maybe he not being shady, but DJ Envy felt some type of way, and he came on the Breakfast Club and addressed, I guess, him basically saying that he can't compete with him. And it, in a long story short, it became like a pissing contest. Who got the biggest dick? You know what I'm saying? And so it started a back and forth. When I tell y'all, Rick Ross, Rick Ross get on my nerve just for the simple fact that, I ain't really got no issue with Rick Ross. I take Rick Ross over DJ Envy. Because DJ Envy, But Rick Ross, before we get into this, why you online bragging about the winner of your car show receiving $300,000 or some necklace or whatever? I want to know the update on your workers, your employees, down at the Wingstop. Now, I understand that Rick Ross does not, he's not, he doesn't see the data, he's not over the day-to-day operations when it comes to Wingstop. I completely understand that, girl. I completely understand that. But Rick Ross has to also understand that he's the captain of that ship, and if that ship goes down, the captain gets blamed. Not the cook, not housekeeping, girl, not the assistant manager of the boat, the captain. So I just want to know what's going on with Rick Ross and him on them people, they money while he out here handing out $300,000 or however much money he handed out for the winner of the car show. I'm going to play these clips. I'm going to play these clips that I got from Rick Ross's story. And then, girl, we gonna talk. Hey, girl, when I tell you, girl, he was dragging the shit out of DJ Envy. In my opinion, he was.
It's the biggest boss, June 3rd. I'm providing jobs. DJ Envious, I got a job for your girlfriend. It's a one-time opportunity. Your girlfriend has the opportunity to be my pickleball paddle polisher. My pickleball paddle polisher. You hear me? Let her know. While they cleaning the pools, yeah. Enjoy your day. Now I know this ain't in DJ Envy book. I might help you sell some books, but your girlfriend faked the orgasm for 2 decades. Oh, she needs a motherfucking paddle. Tell her I got her. I got her. She can't fake with the biggest boss. Yeah, my pickleball paddle pop. DJ Envious. I know you still at work on the Charlemagne breakfast show, but when you get off work, Envious. This is swimming pool number 2. And guess what I want this time? I want you and your boys to come out, and I want you to set up a DJ booth, and I want your boys to break dance all over here. And I want them to break dance to the Beastie Boys, licensed to ill, brass monkey. That's what we gonna call you. DJ Envious, aka Brass Monkey. It's swimming pool number 2, Envious. And I didn't get mine like you got yours. I didn't sue because somebody attacked my daughter. You sued. We hustle. But Envious, I'm like a Walt Disney of Florida. But look, after y'all clean this pool, Envious, look, your boys, man, they get to slide down. Man, look at the palm trees. Look at the sun, man, the clouds, the alkaline water. Come on, Envious. I'm going to let your son stand at the top for once. I'm going to let him be at the top. They get to look down on, you know? Look at that. Come on.
When I tell you, Rick, let me tell you something. It ain't nothing like feeling like you've been disrespected when somebody disrespects you with the truth. When he said that girl, Gia, girl, basically been over there for 20 years and they had no orgasm. Girl, because remember when Gia, or Gia, whatever her name is, DJ Envy's wife, when she came out and let it be known that girl, she pretty much wasn't being pleased by her husband. Even though she's sitting over there with 17,000 kids, right? You would think, these men think that because, girl, they have a whole bunch of kids, that means that they women, girl, are getting off, but they don't know that, girl, after you climb off on top of them, girl, they go in the shower and have to finish themselves off. That's the real gag. Okay? But when he said that, girl, basically, come over here, because I know the nigga ain't doing nothing. And when he kept saying girlfriend, first of all, y'all know I'm messy. So when he kept saying girl, let's listen to it together. Now that y'all done saw it, I want to listen to it. Let's listen to it, because I want to listen to it.
It's the biggest boss, June 3rd. I'm providing jobs. DJ Envious, I got a job for your girlfriend. It's a one-time opportunity. Your girlfriend has the opportunity to be my pickleball paddle polisher. My pickleball paddle polisher. You hear me? Let her know. While they cleaning the pools. Yeah. Enjoy your day.
Baby, he called that lady a pickleball paddle polisher. I said, girl, what? I said, girl, what did you just say? Girl, I said a pickleball paddle polisher. I'm sorry. I was over here cracking up. I don't care. Girl, I ain't got no dog in the fight. Girl, but I'm not gonna lie, girl. I was low key going up for Rick Ross with his old trifling ass I paying on people like Wingstop. But girl, I was low key going up for Rick Ross. When he said pickleball paddle polisher, girl, I lost it. I absolutely lost it. Do you hear me? Girl, let's listen to this next clip. I know y'all saw this earlier, but I want to play it.
This ain't in DJ Envy book. I might help you sell some books, but your girlfriend faked the orgasm for 2 decades. Oh, she needs a motherfucking paddle. Tell her I got her. I got her. She can't fake with the biggest boss. Yeah. My pickleball paddle polish.
Now, Rick Ross, I don't think you fucking like that. I don't think you fucking like that. I don't. I don't think you fucking like that. I just don't think you fucking like that. But it's still funny. He said he gonna help them sell some books because she been over there and had no orgasm in 2 decades. I said, oh girl. I said, oh girl, he's reading. He's reading with the truth. Now I don't know if his actual was 2 decades or 1 decade or like it's been. I remember them talking about it though. Did y'all see the one? I also saw one where he offered DJ Envy's daddy a job. Girl, you know DJ Envy was over there, smoke coming out of his ears. Cause remember that time on the Breakfast Club when I forgot those guys' name. Like remember it was two black guys. Hayes, one of them could have been Hispanic. I just thought he was black. I don't know. Jesus and Mijos or something like that. They had a show at one point. It was two guys. I think they're comedians. They came onto the show and one of them made a joke or I guess tried to say that Gia was on, or Gia, whatever her name is, was only with DJ Envy because he had money, and DJ Envy got pissed off and walked out of the interview. So, girl, I know if he did all that over that, girl, I know he was upset when he saw that Rick Ross was over there calling Gia pickleball paddle polisher, and then another thing too. I felt like, let's be messy, when Rick Ross kept saying girlfriend, 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 like, what about your girlfriend? Now I don't know. Maybe this is just the messy spirit in me. But I was like, girl, is Rick Ross trying to tell us something? Ricky, Officer Ricky, are you trying to tell us something? Have you heard something in these streets? Because you kept you kept saying girlfriend. Your girlfriend can come over. Your girlfriend. So are you trying to let us know something on the slide? Just Rick Ross. Just send me, girl. Don't send me no DM because send me an email. Let me know. I ain't gonna tell nobody, but the people who follow me. I'm not gonna tell nobody. Send me an email at rodneythavoice.com. That's RODNEYTHA, spell the ghetto way. Okay? And that's voice. Okay? So rodneythavoice at gmail.com. Let us know what you was talking about. Because I want to know if you know some tea. If you know something that we don't know. Because you kept referring to Gia, whatever DJ and his wife's name is, girl, as his girlfriend. And I felt like he was trying to let us know something on the slide. Okay? And girl, remember in the video when he said that your son can come stand on the top of the top of my swimming pool since he's not used to standing on top of nothing? I said, oh, bitch, Rick Ross is going there. Girl, Rick Ross is going there. I said, oh, he's going there today. It is what it is. I think Rick Ross won. Yeah, based off the little clips that I did see on Instagram, I know DJ Envy dressed up like as a police officer or something. Girl, no. Girl, no. Because in the same breath, you also put down correctional officers. DJ Envy, shut up. I'm not here for DJ Envy like that. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk. Girl, hold up. When he called that man DJ Envious, when he was calling DJ Envy DJ Envious, yeah. When I tell you I was losing it, girl, when he said that DJ Envious was at the Charlemagne Breakfast Show. Yeah, I said, ooh. If he called the Breakfast Club the Charlemagne Breakfast Show. DJ Envy, I know DJ Envy was hot. I know he was hotter than fish grease. Anyways, child, it is what it is. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.